Let's see what we has in the tab New Way Right Stick Skills. In the left side, we have 3 different options. They are Always On, On-Off, Right Stick Skills, Modifier Button. Always On means that the right stick skills are always on, and you can start skills if you flick right stick according to player running direction.
You can temporarily disable right stick skills if you hold one of the following buttons.
Hold RS, R3, or Sprint button, or Protect Ball button. Hold one of these buttons, and you will disable right stick skills when you are in defense, and you will be able to switch between your players using right stick flick.
You can add additional button to disable right stick skills if you tick the red cross below the label Temporarily Disable Right Stick Skills.
The second option is On-Off, Right Stick Skills if you double tap selected button. You can use this option if you prefer to disable right stick skills when you are in defense and enable it if you are in attacking.
The third option is Modifier button.
In this option, you will enable right stick skills when you hold Modifier button. So, to start right stick skills, you need to hold Modifier button and then flick the right stick according to player running direction. You can select what skills to add using the fields near to right stick movement.
It is important to understand that the right stick movement need to take account whereas the player is running.
If we look on the first field, the skill here will be performed if we flick right stick in the same direction as is the player running. The next fields are the fields connected with the 45-degree right stick flick.
The skills here will be performed if we flick right stick in 45-degree according the player running direction.
The next are the fields connected to 90-degree right stick flick.
The skills here will be performed if we flick right stick in 90-degree according to player running direction. If you want to have more skills in the same script, you can use additional buttons. You have 3 additional buttons. First, select what button you will use to start additional skill. Then select what skill you will use with this button. If the additional button is used by the game, you need to block it for the console.
Click on the red cross so it will change to green yes mark.
But be aware that this button you will be able to use only for this skill and you can't use it in-game. Then, if you want, you can choose how to work this additional button. You can choose it to work with single tap or double tap.
If you are done with the skills, you can generate your script. Look for the Generate button inside the Right Stick Skills tab and press it.
The application will generate your script and will copy it to the clipboard memory.
Now you need to open software that communicate with your device. If you use CronusMAX, open Cronus Pro app. If you use Cronus ZEN device, open ZEN Studio.